Hey curl friends, I like to pre-poo my hair with coconut oil because I find that it really penetrates the strands. I usually start with my warm water in my water bottle and I kind of work it into my hair. Then I apply the coconut oil to my strands. As you can see, it's still very much in solid form just because, it's kind of cold here in Toronto, and so room temperature, it doesn't emulsify into an oil. You kind of have to work it into your strands. So I'm working it into my strands. I'm twisting my hair on up and using the claw clamps to kind of keep the parts out of the way. I'm also being very careful with how I detangle my hair. Coconut oil from my particular strands has been really good at helping the strands kind of, move past each other really easily, as well as, helping to kind of detangle the hair in a soft way. So I'm just twisting it all down all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to do the exact same thing here at the top. As you can see there, the product is kind of on top of my strands. It's starting to melt in, but not 100%. So to combat that, once I'm done this entire process, I usually like to put my hair into a cap, like either a plastic baggie if I don't have anything else around, or more preferably a shower cap. So I'm doing the exact same thing at the back. At this point, the left side, or I guess for you guys, the right side of my hair, it was kind of getting in the way. So I decided to kind of clip that back and then continue parting in the back. So when I part my hair, I usually like to part with my fingers and not with a comb. I don't like to use tools if I don't need to use tools, just because tools can be damaging. So once again, I'm choosing a very small quadrant. My hair is very fine. I do have a lot of natural strands, which is why it appears to be thick. But in actuality, if you look at the roots, each particular strand is actually quite fine in density. So I'm just twisting that all the way on down. And I'm going to do the exact same thing here with that last quadrant on, I guess it would be the viewer's right side. So yeah. And in this video, I was listening to music. I've sped it on up because, it could get kind of boring if it's at the right speed that I actually recorded the video at. So for your enjoyment and for your user experience, I decided to just speed it on up and, show you exactly what I do. So here I'm, again, twisting it all up on each other. I can't seem to find my claw clip. There it is. Now I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side. I've kind of spared you the boring details of how I detangle my hair, but pretty much I did the exact same thing on the left side. So there we go, putting it on up. I've got all my pieces going. Don't take it down prematurely. Try to avoid manipulation when you can. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think the best thing to do when you're building your regimen is to really just try to figure out what works best for your hair and then copy it. So, and copy it on a weekly basis once you do find out what works. Everybody's strands are different. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So there we go. And that's it.